Hey everybody, welcome back to Marshall RC. This video today is brought to you always by White Rose Hobbies, and this time AGTs / Boom Racing. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing on the BRX01, the new Boom Racing kit. So we're just going to dive right in. I did open it already. I couldn't wait until I could get the video going. So shame on me, I know. But I didn't open up any box bags or anything, just opened up the box. So the first thing, you got your scale cones, a little piece of packing material. So the first box that you pull out is this skinnier box. This is the truck itself. Then you have this bigger box underneath, which is the body. So the reason it's a separate box is because the body is actually obviously the LC70 Toyota Land Cruiser by Killer Body, so that's why it's in its own little box. Not going to focus on that just yet. Let's open up this box. So when you open it up, I'm going to try and do it so you guys can see when you open it up. When you open it up, you get your little VIN tag and owner's card, which is a really cool thing. You got your manual, and then you got another piece of packing foam. This is what impressed me. I was super impressed. I've done all kinds of kits from all kinds of companies, but this is impressive. This is how it comes packaged. So let's go ahead and pull out some pieces and show you some of the quality of this thing. So the first thing up is the wheels. Everyone wants to grab the wheels. I've heard people say that, oh, they're not going to be very good for crawling. Well, that's fine because this is a trail truck. It crawls just fine, but it's a trail truck. But they're still really nice wheels. Tires, sorry. Going along with them. So this is a second run BRX01, so it has the cast wheels, not the CNC wheels like the first run did, which is fine. They still look awesome. They still look really good. So pretty happy with them still. So underneath the wheels on this side of the box is you get a bunch of bags. A lot of them have stickers on them to tell you what they are. So it has all these bags of parts. Everything's really nicely designed. And then you got your battery tray. I'll put all this stuff back in there. So over on the side then, you have your shock oil, black graphite grease, slinking grease. Oh, what this little thing is, I didn't pull all this stuff out earlier when I opened it up to look. And thread lock. So you got your badass thread lock, your badass slicking grease, your badass black graphite, and then your badass shock oil. It's one thing I love about Boom Racing. Everything is badass. Literally. It's in the name, can't argue. Next up we have the receiver box, hardware brackets, mounting brackets for the body, and then the receiver box itself, which is waterproof, has all the silicone seals in it and everything, and then that plate right there has like the VIN and the model number, gets mounted right there as well. I'm not worried about putting everything back together because as soon as I'm done this video, I'm going to start building it. Alright, so we got links, all metal drive shafts. What's this? Metal skid, shock brackets, a couple other probably chassis braces in there, battery straps, shocks. Has thread to about down here, about halfway down. So, and they are all metal. Like everything on these shocks are metal. Nothing is plastic. Got some different shock springs. So that's nice. And these are dual stage shocks, or dual springs. These are what I'm really impressed with these. These chassis rails are impressive. Got some double-sided tape. So these chassis rails are very impressive. I'm super impressed with these chassis rails. So these chassis rails are full metal chassis rails. Some of them are just, looks like the hole is just drilled through, and some of them are actually tapped to just screw into. That's not your typical C frame. So that's really nice. Feels like very nice quality. Everything in this thing does. So here is the transfer case. It's actually the anti-torque twist transfer case, so you won't get the torque twist that you do in a lot of crawlers and trail trucks out there. Again, fully metal, already set up for you. Here's the transmission. This little piece right here is for the 2-speed transmission, which is shifting on the fly, which is super cool. So this is the spur gear. It's actually an internal 2 spur gear, and the reason for that is, if you didn't already know, is because you can mount the motor high in a high position or a low position. So this is actually the motor mounting bracket. And as you can see, so once this fits on here, you can't really see to set your gear mesh. But that's okay, because what they did was really smart. If you notice on the top of this bracket that your motor bolts to this bracket right here, and then it sits in here and gets bolted in from each side. What's really nice is it has this silver bar on the top of this piece right here. And then if you look at it this angle, you can see how this motor mounting bracket is like in a step. And on top of it has from 9 to 16 for your tooth pinion. So if you're running, say, a 12-tooth pinion, you just line up the 12 spot with that silver bar, and it sets your gear mesh for you, and you don't have to worry about figuring it out yourself. So that's an awesome little feature. I'll put that back in there so I don't lose it. Next up, axles. This is the rear axle, obviously, fully assembled already. It's all metal. It comes with these little silicone caps on all 3 parts that move to keep it from getting any junk on it from the foam, which is a really nice little touch. You don't see a whole lot of stuff like that. But one thing I noticed when I spin this, it is super smooth, like silk, like silky smooth. It's pretty fantastic. Actually, I've even taken the front axle out yet to see. Front axle, same thing, all metal, already assembled. Same thing, very smooth. There we go. Here's the only piece of electronics that comes with this truck is the micro servo or mini servo for the 2-speed transmission. It's literally the only piece of electronics that comes with this truck. But it is all metal gear and waterproof, so that's nice. Servo extension. And that's it. That's everything for the actual truck itself. So I'm going to put this stuff, set this stuff aside so we can dig into the body. Alright, so this body has been out for a little while, so many people are already pretty familiar with this body, but we're still going to open it up and check it out. When you open up the body, this is what it looks like. Pretty standard instruction manual for the body because you do have to assemble it. It's not painted. Rear bed, full length, full nice scale bed. Cab. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. Plastic, or has the windows already separate from the body, so it makes painting so much easier. Tons of screws and hinges. Alright, let's get in all the pieces for this bad boy. All the decals, trim pieces for the truck itself after you paint it if you want to use them. Here's some of the fender flares, front bumper, side steps, all the light markers, light lenses. This is a little, like a Lexan dash that you can put in it, just to give it a little bit of an interior. Again, all your light buckets, chrome pieces for the body, the rear armor for the bed, some more of the dash pieces, your side mirrors, windshield wipers, snorkel. You got your tailgate. Not sure what that piece is. Just pieces to put the body together. This one, you have your doors, your hood, and some more mounting brackets. So pretty standard. Like I said, this body's been out for quite a while. No real surprises with that. Everything exciting in this truck is mostly in the truck itself. So I'm actually gonna be building this truck tonight. As soon as I start winding down here at the shop, I'm gonna start getting this truck built. For the body itself, I am going to be using this body. There's a lot of upgrades and things that we're going to be doing right out of the gate. So once I get this thing built, I will be doing an overview of the truck, what's in it, how the build process went. But to give a little bit of what we're going to be doing, we're going to be putting the flatbed, has the fold down side panels. We got the baby hustlers with black wheels. We got the interior kit. We got the door kit, which comes with hinge doors and windows that go up and down. The full interior kit has the light up dash and everything. We have the hood hinge kit. We have an aftermarket front bumper for it. We have the rear wheel wells with the rubber mud flaps. We have a rear cage with a canvas top that's going to be on it. So we're pretty excited for this build. Today is Thursday before Parker Fest starts. So Parker Fest starts a week from today. I'm actually flying out next Tuesday before Parker Fest. I'll be on the ground crew for Parker Fest, and this is going to be my main truck for Parker Fest. So I have a lot to do in a very little bit of time. As far as electronics, I'm thinking we're going to end up going with the Holmes Hobbies Holmes Hobbies servo, and probably the Hobbywing X 2300 kV motor. We're going to be powering it with Power Hobby batteries. But other than that, that's about it. We got drivers for it as well. We're going to be using Han Solo and his childhood girlfriend. Can't remember her name, but I got them today at Walmart. Actually took the interior with me from this kit, or from the interior kit. I actually assembled part of it, took it to Walmart with me, and was opening up figures at the store and fitting them in there. People were looking at me like I was crazy, but it was cool. It was fun. So anyway, that's this, guys. This is the unboxing for the BRX01. If you have any questions, post a comment, shoot me a message on Facebook, Marsh RC on Facebook as well. And as always, guys, like, share, subscribe, and we will see you when this thing is built.